Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm really excited about this video that I'm about to share with you today. I am going to do an update of my previous video about the Sigma brushes. I didn't really go into depth in my previous video about the brushes because I was just so excited to get them and I just wanted to share them with somebody. I am going to go into a little more depth with the brushes and share with you the intended purposes, what I feel about them, and maybe how you can get some benefit from them as well. Let's get started. First and foremost, the Sigma brushes are patented brushes, and they carry with them a 2-year warranty if used and cared for correctly. The Sigma brushes uses a patented technology. The constructions of their brushes are made using that patented technology. I also found that the Sigma brushes are a little bit heavier than most brushes, and the makeup brushes are not heavy at all. But when you compare a Sigma brush with another brush, it appears to be a little bit heavier, if you know what I mean. One thing that I really like about the Sigma brushes is that they are labeled. It's labeled with a letter, a number, and then the intended purpose. For example, the E brushes are for eyes. The F brushes are for the face, and so on and so forth. The number identifies the purpose, and then it's followed by the intended purpose of the brush. So it could be a E40, which is a blending brush. The intended purpose is the intended purpose for the brush, but the intended purpose may not work for your eye or your face, or whichever brush you have. But the intended purpose at least gives you some idea what the brush was made for. This is a game changer for someone that's new to perhaps brushes or even applying their own makeup, because it tells you what it's used for. I mean, like I said, it might not work that way, but for someone new or someone who's not familiar with the different types of brushes, because there are many out there and it could be a little bit overwhelming and confusing. The first brush set that I purchased was the basic eye brush set. And on the packaging, they are essential brushes for endless eye looks. And I saved a portion of the package, and this is what it looks like. The first brush was the famous Sigma E40 brush, and it's a tapered blending brush. This is what it looks like. The E40 is used to blend. You can apply the makeup with it as well, but the main thing for the E40 is to blend. It's a blending brush, and this is a very nice brush. I really like it. This is an award-winning brush and highly favored amongst artists. Then we have the E60, which is the large shader brush. And the shader brush, as you can see, is kind of flat. So this would be used for the lid color, because you could pack it on and then pack it on the eye. The next brush is the E55, the eye shading brush. You could use this also if your lid color is not a large space between it, so you only want to use a little, or you could use it for creams, to apply the creams on your face. But this is also a very nice shading brush. Then we have the medium angled shading brush. See, it has an angle there. And the intended purpose is is for like the brow, to highlight the brow. And it can be used for whatever you want. And then we have the pencil brush, which is the E30. And the pencil brush, the intended purpose is to smudge a smoky eye or to soften the pencil. So you could do a smoky eye or soften the pencil under the bottom. And you could put color under the bottom because it has the little point, so it'll get right into a precise place. Last but not least in that package is the E05 liner. You can use it with gel liner or wet liner, whatever you call it. So that was that set. I purchased the E42, which is the Precision Firm blender. Now this E42 is very similar to the Morphe M506. The difference is this one is firmer. I have to get used to that firmness, but they're very, very similar. And it really gets into that crease corner very well. And then I got the cut crease brush. And I was like, how is this gonna do a cut crease? But it does. It does it very well too. As a matter of fact, I bought 2 of these. So you just take it, and sometimes when I say roll the brush, that's exactly what I mean. I mean roll it. So you're putting it in here and then you just roll it around. And the same with the E40 brush. Sometimes it's product all over the brush. And if you only use one side, you're only getting that. So you roll it to get all the product onto the lid where you want it to be. I also have the F75, which is a concealer brush. Now, you know what the concealer is. You could use it for whatever you want, but actually you could use it to conceal under the eye, or you can use it for spots, you know, to cover up blemishes and dark spots, and then do everything else that you need to do. I also purchased the Precision brush set. Now these brushes remind me of miniature kabuki brushes because the kabuki brush is really, really dense. So you can pack on things. In that brush set, there's the P80. And the P80 is the flat concealer brush, see? And you could just pat it in ever so lightly. Or you can use it for when you put on your creams or your powders on top of the creams of your eyes. It's really good for that. And the next brush is the P82, which is the round precision brush. You can also apply your shadow bases, your primers, or some sort of cream that you would like to put on your eye. Or you can also put the powder base over the primer on your eyes. Or you could use it below the eye. It's totally up to you, whatever works for you. The next brush is the P84 in that set, and it's a precision angled brush for precise contour. So if you want to contour something precisely, it has the little angle where you can get to places typically that you wouldn't be able to get to with a round or a flat brush. last but not least is the Precision Angle brush. And it's a flat, it's not rounded like the other Precision brush, which is round. It's flat at an angle. So you can use it to conceal, contour with precision. So those are the brushes that I have. I also purchased the blender. And one thing I learned about blenders, you know how we often say beauty blender, here's my beauty blender, beauty blender, beauty blender. But actually, beauty blender is a patented trademark, and you can't use it unless you're using this, a beauty blender with the little R there. That means it's a registered trademark. That's why you see this is a 3D blender, not beauty blender. It's a 3D blender. And other blenders are just blenders. It cannot be a beauty blender because you're breaking the law if you say something else is a beauty blender because it's registered. I like them though. This is the 3D blender. You can use it to get into corners because of the angle there. You could use it to just press, and it's a really good blender. That is my Sigma update. Love the brushes. Use them however you want. The intended purpose is on the brush, which I really like because I have bought brush sets before. I had no idea what to do with them because there was no label on them, not even a number. It's good that Sigma has the number and the intended purpose. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.